Hi, we've got a slightly different setup today, but I'm joined today by Jane Todd from Nursery Business Support. And today, a bit more of a generalised topic, but we're talking about knowing your strengths and accepting help from other people. And I think, for especially as a consultancy, Jane, you must have people kind of say, well, I don't know how to do any of this, but I can do this. So, how do you find different approaches to accepting help? Things people say, well, I do this very well, but I need help with this.
I think it's a common one, and which is why a lot of people come to me. And I think sometimes it's known as people out there who can help you. I think the nursery owner has got a really tough job because you need
It's lonely. It's
it's
really
lonely,
lonely.
it's really lonely, and you need to be an expert in so many fields. So particularly, if you've only got one or two settings and you are a one-man band, then all the decisions and responsibility and pressure on your head, all the
Mhm.
on your head as well. But it's that thing of running things past someone as a sounding board, or there's just so many different areas you need to be an expert at, whether it's HR, PR,
Yeah.
marketing, safeguarding, health and safety. Have you done your cautious? And there's so many things you learn. And I have to say, that year I first became a nursery owner, I don't think I've known a learning curve like it. I've got 3 degrees, a doctorate, but that year becoming a nursery owner, because you just have to, everything you need to know as an employer, plus
Yeah.
everything to do it. So it's hard to do it all well, but we want to do it all well. And I think that's where it's knowing what your strengths are and also what
Hmm.
you enjoy. If you
Yeah.
find something
Absolutely.
life-giving and it's the bit you love, that's what
Right.
you're there for. If there's the
Absolutely.
bit where you go, I've got to calculate my numbers, I've got to work out my break-even point. I know I need it for my business, but I'd far rather walk into the room and play with the children, thanks. It's that thing of being honest about it and either being able to set time aside to do it, or where you say to someone, actually, I need some help, or work with someone. Because sometimes what I found, it wasn't necessarily was help I needed, it was actually the accountability.
Yes, absolutely.
You'd have
Yeah.
your long to-do list, but because it's your own to-do list, no one's saying, I need that by Friday at 4. You're in charge of your own diary. So unless the account say, I need that in, you do the immediate things.
Which
Little
is why
John
you're
has
doing the
lost his
payroll with
sock.
15 minutes to spare because
But
you hate doing
actually,
it. Yeah.
get your top of my account, stop my break-even point. Unless anyone says it's, you need it next week, you put it off or you do something else first. Because you tend to either be an eat the frog person or the quick wins. So when you have some time, you either crack a with it and think, oh, well, let's get all those done, or am I going to settle down with this thing? So,
Mm.
that's why I developed my Thrive program, to be honest, because having been there as a nursery owner, it's, as I said, there's so many areas you have to be on top
Yeah.
of that you can feel overwhelmed. There's sometimes
Mm.
that time we just need to go, hang on, have I made the right decision here? What do you think of this week? And just run it past a
Yeah.
few other nursery owners who get it, where it's just that, hang on, I can't see the wood for the trees
Yeah.
with this. And or most times we go, I don't know how to do my numbers. I need a safe space where, but not just numbers that look right to the accountant, but actually
Hmm.
just give me the working things of what I need to know if I'm making this decision for my
Well,
baby.
that's it. How these numbers affect my business, how these numbers affect
And
me,
that's my
how they
key
affect
thing
my
when I do my
staff.
Thrive. It's not just
Yeah.
what looks on a balance sheet. If you can't use the numbers, it's of no use
They're
to you.
useless.
What you
Yeah.
need is the whole, okay, what do I need to make decisions, good decisions for my
Mm.
business? And so when you try to wear all these hats and spinning plates, having that safe place where you can be honest and accepted and go, or whatever you need to, as well as
Yeah.
someone giving you that knowledge you need to know to become
Yeah.
better at aspects of your business, or even to help you set aside time to actually work on your business. Because it's so easy to get distracted by the cook's not come in, Johnny's mummy
Yeah.
wants this, so and so's lost their sock, so and so wants a holiday, and you just
Yeah.
you're doing that all the time. So
Yeah.
that sort of whole thing of, I love my nursery, but I am actually a business owner here, and I need to make sure, and I'm
Yeah.
responsible for this. I need to make sure I'm on top of this, and it's those making wise decisions to go with it, but knowing you're not alone in it.
Well, that's it. And I think for a lot of people, it's a confidence thing. Most nursery owners, they got into it because they wanted to be nursery owners, not because actually they wanted to run a business. And it's having the confidence to say, yeah, do you know what? I'm an absolute girl boss, but I don't understand this bit and I should understand this bit. Or, do you know what? This doesn't even interest me. I need someone else to come in and do this bit for me because this
Yeah,
isn't what I want to do. And having that confidence to admit that actually, okay, yeah, I'm running a business, but I don't feel comfortable with this part. I think
yeah.
sometimes it's a step, isn't it?
Yeah, and even just having that point with someone else, it makes you put that time aside to do it, because time and money can be factors. We think, oh, I can't
Yeah.
afford help, but sometimes can you afford not to have that help? So it's
Mm.
that whole balance, and when you're making that decision by yourself, it can feel huge. So yeah, it's just being aware of what out there that can help you. If there's bits that aren't life-giving for your business or are getting you down or are stressing you out, those things of don't struggle in silence when there's
No.
people that can help you with those things that will then help free you up to do the bits of the business you do really well.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys found that useful. If you have any questions, please pop them below and we'll see you again next time.